This is Eva Heinemann, and I'm from New York City to talk about the Tony Awards, and I have a show called High Drama on public access here in New York City, and a Twitter, 6_second_review. And, best of all, I'm talking with Dave Lefkowitz on Dave's Gone By on UNC Radio. Can't get better than that.
Here on the Total Theater Tony Show, one of my bestest theater friends, and someone who has joined us on these Tony Specials for so many years. She's Eva Heinemann. She does a bi-weekly program on Manhattan Cable TV called High Drama, and literally, she's a pun-loving person, so it's H-I Drama. She even has a Facebook page, High Dramas. You know what? Enough talking about Eva Heinemann. Let's talk to Eva Heinemann, and welcome back to the Daverhood.
Thank you. It's always a fun place to visit, and you have given me the category of featured actor in a musical, and I like to start with a pun. So, don't be a square or mean, but be fair when you pay a visit to this category, which might make your head spin like a carousel, which covers Norbert Leo Butz in My Fair Lady, Alexander Gemignani in Carousel, Gray Henson in Mean Girls, Gavin Lee in SpongeBob SquarePants, and Ariel Stachel in The Band's Visit.
Wow. A, the pun was terrific, and B, you listed them all. So tell us, Eva, a little bit about each one, and then your thoughts on whom you hope will win and whom you think will win.
Okay, well, Norbert Leo Butz is playing Alfred P. Doolittle in My Fair Lady, the classic guy trying to get to the church on time with a little bit of luck. And, of course, him and his cronies, he's so good at this. He's got this wonderful bow-legged stance, and he won the Outer Critics Circle Award. Alexander Gemignani plays Mr. Snow, who marries Carrie Pipridge in Carousel. He is a solid actor. Every time he does something, he is fantastic. He's an actor's actor. Everyone just loves this guy because he's so solid. And Gray Henson, who I've never seen before in anything, he's in Mean Girls. He gets to play the sassy gay guy with all the good lines, so he's a lot of fun. And then there's Gavin Lee, SpongeBob SquarePants. He plays Squidward, which is a squid with 4 legs. He does a 4-legged tap dance. It is something to be seen. And then you have Ariel Stachel in The Band's Visit, who plays a smooth-talking, "Do you know I love Chet Baker" is a pickup line. Like, get all the girls, you are beautiful eyes. He's very, very charming.
You make them sound all like terrific performances and very enjoyable shows, but I guess you have your personal favorite?
Gavin Lee in Squidward. SpongeBob SquarePants was the best time I have ever had. Me and my kid, we have been in love with SpongeBob for like ever. We used to get into trouble when we went to visit my mom or my sister because we didn't have cable. We watched SpongeBob and they'd yell at us for watching SpongeBob. So it's the only time me and my kid, who's like going to be 21 in July, we actually had a bonding moment. We actually liked each other for a moment. It is great. It was like a rock concert. And a 4-legged tap dance, you can't get better than a 4-legged tap dance. So that just blew me away.
Well, do you think, though, that Gavin Lee will win the Tony in this category?
No, I don't think so. Because, things go on a roll. So I think since Norbert Leo Butz won for Outer Critics, I think he's going to win the Tony, too. But you never know. Like I said, Alexander Gemignani is very well-liked by everybody.
I have to say, when I saw Carousel, I thought he was the best Mr. Snow I had ever seen. I loved his performance.
Some people that were not nominated in this category, no one from Frozen was nominated, which was a surprise, or Once on This Island, and I thought that was kind of like a slap in the face. Anyway, the thing that I want to talk about is we lost 2 of my favorite theater companies this year. They've retired. Mel Miller's with Musicals Tonight and Scott Allen Evans with TACT, the Actors Company Theater. They do old plays for TACT. For his last show, he did Three Wise Guys. He's put together a Damon Runyon-type story. And Mel Miller's, for his last Musicals Tonight, did Calamity Jane. And he was just getting better and better, and I was just so sad to lose those 2 companies.
Was there any particular reason given why, after all these years, they just decided to fold tents?
Well, I think with Scott Allen Evans, he wants to do other things, and Mel Miller, I just think he just got tired with the fight for it, trying to track everything down and getting the rights and getting the people, and then not getting the audience he thought he deserves, and, it's exhausting.
I hear you. I have not yet exhausted you. What were a couple of your favorite non-Broadway shows this past
I have
season?
tons of them, but I won't go into all of them. Just because we're doing My Fair Lady musical, Bedlam did Pygmalion, and they had the most interesting concoction, brilliant idea. They had Eliza Doolittle as an Indian. So not only does she have to learn, speech, but the accent and everything else and how the Indians are the lower classes to begin with, it worked so brilliantly. That was exciting. And I love anything Jeff Sobel does. He did this great thing at BAM called Home, and I actually got to participate. I actually got to go on the set. They have people whispering in your ears and little things and signs of how to do it. So it's like all these strangers from the audience are actually putting on this play for other people in the audience, and that was really cool.
Oh, cool.
And then Uncommon Sense was this really good play about people on the spectrum. There was The Public. You had Low Road, which was this epic tale of, Adam Smith and watching the money in the 1700s and a play on George Washington. And Bastard Jones was another one with this incredible tap dance. Evan Ruggiero did a tap dance with a peg leg because he's one leg, and it kind of makes you think of the old Dudley Moore, Peter Cook Tarzan.
Yeah.
But this guy could tap dance with a peg leg, and that was a musical version of Tom Jones that was really amazing. And Allison Fraser did this incredibly creepy one-person show called Squeamish that was like giving me the dry heaves, but it was just genius. She was so chilling. It was incredible.
Whoa.
And the Japanese internment camps during World War II was given a wonderful production with this play called No-No Boy at Penn Asian. And Life Jacket, this new theater company that I like, they did this incredible play called America's Hard to See about sexual offenders. It's a real story that are stuck on this island. And, it actually made you not be grossed out by sexual predators, which I normally would be, of course, and anyone would, but you still realize they were horrible people, but they still got humanized, and to do that is tricky. And then this other play called Today is My Birthday. Not that it's my birthday, but that's the title of the play. And how they showed technology, and it was all done through technology. It was like D.R. Evan Hansen's, but not like, that subject matter. And Downtown Race Riot was this incredible story about this guy, this young kid, who had to choose between saving the life of his single mom, who was a junkie, or his best friend. And it was a wonderful conflict.
One more.
The most amazing thing of all, David Greenspan. He did Strange Interlude, this 7-hour play with tons of characters in, 3 different locations in Brooklyn, in this big loft place, all by himself. He did a 7-hour play and all the characters by himself. David Greenspan is just wow.
Well, it is always wonderful to talk to Eva Heinemann about the theater. Remember that you can watch High Drama every other week on Manhattan Cable TV. For more information about that, all her reviews, best thing to do now is to go to her Twitter feed, 6 Second Review. So you go to Twitter and it's the number 6_second_review. And that'll bring you to all things Eva Heinemann. And Eva, as always, a joy to have you in the neighborhood. Thanks so much.
Joy to be here, and follow me on Twitter.
Bye now.
Bye.